Hey folks, Tommy Kelly here again from adventuresinwoohoo.com and the40servants.com, and today I want to talk about the Tinker. The Tinker, when it comes up in divination, would suggest that rather than going by your gut feeling or your emotional feeling or like your intuition, that you should think about it logically, that you should come with a rational mind and problem solve the problem in a logic way. Think it through, the ramifications of what your actions will bring, or what would be caused, or think of it logic. If you're offered a job, say for an example, if you're offered a job and it's in a town, or you have to move, and your gut reaction is, oh, I don't want to move. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy where I is. The Tinker would suggest that you should think about it logically and think, is it overall a better thing for you to move or not? It may not be, but to think about it logically rather than how you feel, what your emotional reaction to the situation is. It's probably very useful in times of high stress, and in relationships which have become strained, say, and it's you're so connected or too close to the relationship or too close to the problem to see it logically. So that it would suggest then the Tinker to pull back as much as you can from whatever your problem or situation is, and think about it as rationally and as logically as possible. The Tinker in general is all about thought and like analysing things and brain work, all of that sort of great thinking rather than feeling. So it would be like thinking the great thinkers of our time rather than the great kind of intuitives of our time. That would be the archetype. People with great intellect. In magic, it can be used to invoke if there's some sort of problem that you have to be solved, that can only be solved through a logical means or some sort of analytical mode. For things like, I can't work out how exactly this room should, the layout of the room, even for as mundane things as that, how the room should fit, or any sort of problem solving that involves thinking rather than any sort of feeling. If you're, again, in some sort of heated situation, like a work problem or a relationship problem, or something that's put a lot of stress and a lot of emotional baggage on you, so that you can't see past it, that you're too close to it, you can invoke or ask for guidance or help from the Tinker, or engage that part of the great powers that be, or the great work, or the great archetype of the Tinker, to try and see your problem through the eyes of logic and reason, and analyze it, see it for what it is, for what the individual parts are, rather than the emotion around it, and see what's best for you, and what would be, in the long run, is the better situation, even if in the short term it's harder to do because you have an emotional connection to it. So that's the Tinker. It's a very interesting card. It would be the opposite card to the Seer, which would be basically saying the opposite, that you should not think, you should go with your gut. So very useful at different times, particularly if you're in very emotional situations and you can't think straight. The sigil can be used as a visualizing tool to try and get you into that headspace of the Tinker, to invoke the Tinker. Hope that helped. If it didn't help, or it led to further questions, just leave the question down below, or on Twitter or on Facebook or wherever it is that you can find me. Come and check out my blog at adventuresinwoohoo.com. Have a listen to the podcast. Sign up for the newsletter. Watch more videos. If you want to know more about the 40 Servants themselves, just go to the40servants.com, and all the information you need is there. And if you could please like and share and subscribe, and all the things that you do to YouTube videos, on all my videos, just go through them all and like them all, whether you've watched them or not. Just be nice about it. Just help me out. That would be great. And if not, I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.